What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we are at Little Caesars to celebrate the return of the bacon-wrapped deep dish pizza. Now this is actually technically two pizzas, so it's a little bit misleading, but it's 8 edge pieces of Detroit-style pizza, and it's wrapped in 3.5 feet of bacon.
Wow.
Then, on top of that, you've got pepperoni, cheese, and more bits of bacon. So I hope that you really love bacon. Ryan, do you love bacon?
I do.
Okay, good, because you're stuck with it. This is like a mini Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, like a mini, what do they call it? Big cheese. That was what they called the Little Caesars version. And then the Domino's version was the Dominator. Anyway, this, the bacon wrapped deep dish pizza was actually released for the first time in 2015. Stuck around for a few months, only to return it just a year later in 2016. But now there's been a 3-year hiatus with no bacon wrapped deep dish pizza. Shout out to Lake Creek Little Caesars, because apparently this isn't quite on the menu yet, at least here in the Central Texas area. But they had the ingredients, and you know, our helper knew how to make it, has made it before in years prior, and hooked us up.
Yeah.
So Lake Creek, I'm all about it. Thank you. We'll be back for all the now you're stuck with us.
I love it.
You are now our Little Caesars. So say goodbye to the stone bench
Yeah.
with the setup table. And shout out to Pita Fusion for the use of your facilities, because Little Caesars doesn't have seating outside. Anyway, I was kind of letting some of the heat off here because it comes out piping hot. I'll tell you what. Let's grab, oh yeah, that's so much cheese.
Wow.
So here is what it looks like. The piece is really deep. I mean, it's easily 30 or 40% thicker than a typical pizza, maybe more. And yeah, you get the bacon around the edge. This looks like one hell of a bite. I'm going in crust first.
Okay.
Cheers.
Donald Trump.
Okay. This is pretty cool because you maintain that kind of caramelized crust, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you have crispy bacon around the side, so it's like double crisp. It's like, it's almost like a, man, I'm trying to think of like a good comparison, like something like insanely crunchy, but I really can't. It seems like texturally it's a little familiar to something, but I can't really put my finger on it.
Let me take a bite.
Yeah, Ryan, why don't you take that bite? Because that's the one right there. The base of the pizza is really good. So I'll be honest, I've never had a deep dish pizza at Little Caesars. I always go just straight for the hot and ready. But it's awesome. For Detroit style pizza, I think it's as good as just about anything. I think it's as good as like Via 313. It really is. Now this is going to be priced at $12, which for Little Caesars pizza means that that's the price of almost 2.5 hot and ready pizzas. Is it worth 2.5 hot and ready pizzas?
Yes.
Maybe, but it's not a definitive victory for me like it is for you.
I am covered in bacon.
Yeah,
bits.
you are. You have so much bacon everywhere. Man, this is a really good pizza. We just reviewed Little Caesars, the pretzel crust pizza, on review number 222. This blows it out of the freaking water. It's not even remotely close.
That was a bad pizza.
Yeah. Man. This is so good. And it's not that salty.
No.
The pretzel crust pizza was 100 times saltier than this. So really it's just a matter of opportunity cost for you if you end up getting it or not. But I would recommend, because it might be another 3 years before it comes back. Get it. Just get it. Drop the $12 or make a friend at Little Caesars and tell them, we know you got the bacon back there. You make this happen. So the gimmick grade. The gimmick grade of a pizza with 3.5 feet of bacon around the crust. That's pretty good, right, Ryan?
Yeah.
Has anybody else ever done that? I don't think so. Certainly not mainstream pizza places. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think it's a really solid gimmick. Just the kind of thing that I was so excited when it came back, when it was announced. It was just like, thank God. Like I thought it was gonna be a while till our next Little Caesars review since we just had one. But yeah, they definitely pulled out the big guns and I'm really happy that they did it. So 8.5 gimmick grade. For the taste, this is one of the best Little Caesars pizzas I've ever had, and I've had so much Little Caesars in my life. That was my childhood pizza place where my folks always took me for all A's and stuff. Big spenders.
Circle or square?
Circle and sometimes square when they did the big cheese. I remember getting it a couple times, but basically circle. But circle with the sesame seed crust, and that was legit. Like Little Caesars in the double package used to be a lot better than it is now, and it's good now. Oh yeah. Pizzone, you're up against some very stiff competition.
What is?
The Pizzone. That's our next review. The Pizzone.
Yeah. Pizza Hut.
I'm going double 8.5 out of 10. I'm doing it.
Wow.
I might even go 9 out of 10. Ryan, are you going to throw the Little Caesar beanbag? 9 out of 10. So, pretty happy with the end result here. I hope that you guys, well, first off, I hope that they hurry up and get it on the actual menu and not just have it floating around theoretically. I thought it was supposed to be out. Apparently not. So as soon as it's out by you, go and find the bacon wrapped deep dish pizza, because I think you're gonna like it. And of course, till next time when we review Pizza Hut's Pizzone, I'll miss you till I see you, and what the hell, we'll miss you till we see you, right, Ryan? Cheers. Oh yeah.